now plugged into the Liquid.
It's the Liquid, y'all. You know what it is, man. Great feeling as always. It's your boy, International Ishy, Slickback Ishy, Dreadhead Ishy, Bald Spot Ishy, Income Tax Ishy, all kind of Ishy, Mr. International, baby. First and foremost, shout out to the special guest today. Clap it up for one time. Quin Gibbs in the building, y'all. Y'all know what it is, baby.
That boy back. Yo.
And y'all know how we start the show. It's the Liquid every Saturday, 12 to 2 p.m. Powered by Ace Gap Studios. Shout out, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate. I feel like I said it wrong the first
Appreciate.
time.
I think you said it right the first time.
Yeah. Appreciate you, asterisk. With that being said, weekly check-in. Talk to him, K-Money.
Oh, yeah.
You know what you got to say. Don't even play.
Man, I'm just thankful, dog. You know what I'm saying? All is good, baby.
And what?
And all is God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Made me rise from the dirt. Now I'm ready to work.
Yeah.
I might be a jerk.
Go ahead, nah. Go ahead, nah.
But I like to watch him twerk.
Hold on. You can't praise God and talk about you want to see him twerk in the same.
Oh, damn. Sorry, God. I'm sorry. Twerking is a form of art.
Holy twerk.
Let's get on. Hey, nah, GG though. It's a form of art.
Hell yeah, you know what it is, man.
Somos brasileiro aqui, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Oh, snap. Nah, but we just blessed, bro. Thankful. Good week. A little stressed right now because I got a test on Tuesday for my psychology class.
How are you stressed though? Is it gonna be that
are you
hard?
Prepared?
I haven't studied.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Hey, that's the only time a nigga stressed.
Are you more anxious than stressed though?
No, I'm stressed.
You're stressed.
Yeah, like it's anxious. I will be like if I studied, but I might not have remembered.
Yeah.
You know, so stress. I'm like, and it's on me, bro, because I've known already for the last 2 weeks. That boy sent the review first quarter. The syllabus got the date that the test gonna be.
Check me out. In college, if you fail the test, it's never the professor's fault.
Nah, bro, you're a douche, bro.
Never.
That boy does a whole review before the freaking test. If I don't take no notes, if you don't like get the PowerPoints, whatever, you know. But it's on me though. But I got the flashcards in the car, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we're gonna be reading them things.
So that boy go study on the way to the test.
Oh yeah. That 20-minute trap bit.
So go ahead, dog. How was your week, dog? Other than the test.
It was not yet. Test on Tuesday, just studying, but everything is good, bro. Working. It's been really hot.
Yeah, it has.
Freaking humid, bro. Like ridiculous. They even said it on the news.
Yeah, cause we're still like in hurricane season.
Yeah, so
type shit.
It just be
quote
feeling
unquote.
like hella damp. Like right before it rains.
You can feel it. Like
man.
I tell Yanz all the time. Like when it's about to rain, it gets too hot.
Yeah, bro.
It gets like desert hot.
Weird. Like you feel it.
It's
dog.
like because it's always hot in the city, but when it's about to rain, it gets like that extra. Yo, we need to go inside.
Yeah, like get some shade.
Yeah.
I'm from the city where it's always hot.
Yeah.
Bottles pop.
With that being said, bro, I'm gonna let everyone know watching today that Kayan is a part-time worker. Do not let his IG stories fool you. He's always out of work by 1 o'clock. I don't give a shit what he says, dog.
It be 2:30.
You're out here looking like an intern, my boy.
y'all come out to the sun with me and play. It ain't no joke when you got a 10-pound hammer, dog. But it ain't always.
He sound like he was finna ride that bill. 10-pound hammer. That's all I got. By myself. Just me. And this hammer.
Hey, nah, but just thankful though. A lot of people still don't have no work. You know what I'm saying? My mom, she has a little business, but she ain't working. And I saw her applying to a whole bunch of jobs, and she didn't get called back.
Yeah, it's a numbers game.
Process,
it's a numbers game. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, dog. Like I'm just thankful.
Look, whenever someone feels like that, bro, imagine how I feel. Yeah. That even when I do get that call, I get the background check and it's over for me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So at least you have the chance that if you get the interview, you can smash it.
That way. Damn.
Yeah, because no matter how cool or like no matter how much they love you in person, once they run the background check,
it's a wrap for you.
Yeah, like no matter how dope you are, dog, or like how essential you could be to the company, they're always gonna take the person with a clean record. Which I get it, I totally understand, but it's like,
yeah, and especially Eurofins.
Yeah,
working for any corporate or big company.
Anything that have to do with money and
numbers
is over for
it's over for banks.
Yeah.
This is sneaky boy.
I actually
Yeah, but it's crazy. I think
boy.
with certain degrees and certain credentials,
They can like bypass it.
it bypass.
Oh, of
it.
course, like
Yeah.
what he's doing now.
Yeah.
And
I'm
certain
doing medical
plugs
billing and coding.
yeah, and his mother is a healthcare plug.
So basically, they're saying, "Hey, bud, you're bad, but since you know a lot, I got you.
Or
Yeah.
like,
But
or
if
like,
you're bad and you don't know a lot,
Since-
you're definitely not getting this
or
job."
since you don't have
Yeah.
to deal with any physical money, it's just numbers on the board. We got your back.
Yo,
dog.
you're digital
We put
or-
a gear-
our system's pretty secure. So
With that being said, yeah, Yanz weekly check. It was good, Shuddy.
my week was fantastic. I worked all week. It went by pretty quickly. I don't know if that was just me. I feel
Yeah,
like last
it did.
week, this week just now went by
Yeah.
pretty quick.
Dude.
But I am just like always excited and grateful to be here.
Facts.
I'm very appreciative of Quin coming through.
Hell
Hey.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That boy
And-
came with his own microphone.
And our buddy over here, what's your name? This is like the third time I see you.
It's Eldon.
Eldon,
man. Yeah.
okay.
My-
So
My
shout
big
out.
brother Eldon.
Done.
Shout
Birthday on
Eldon.
Tuesday, so shout out.
Hey,
shout out
happy
Eldon.
birthday.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're turning 27.
No, because then you are a bad guy, and I wouldn't hire you.
I actually like that number. It's a nice number. But anyway, how old are you turning?
Oh,
Bro, I thought he was gonna say it, bro.
Juicy.
almost douche. Almost.
Nice.
24.
Happy birthday. Cool. So yeah, my week was
Yeah,
great.
go
I'm
ahead.
just excited to be here. And yeah,
It's Liddy.
it's Liddy.
Go ahead and talk to us, dog. What's good, baby boy?
What's good, man? First of all, I appreciate you guys for letting me on once again.
Yeah, that boy.
So it's a pleasure to be here. It's your boy, Frederick Marshall. You see me?
That boy low key like the sixth man of the liquor.
You see me?
Okay.
I come through and I put up 12, 8 rebounds, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, I love being here every time.
Niggas that don't know sports don't understand how good it is to come off the bench and put up 12 points.
Oh,
That's
no.
fantastic.
You just made it
That's
happen.
fantastic.
You just put up more than Mario Chalmers, and he started.
Oh, damn.
Talk
Come
about
on,
it.
G.
But yeah, man,
true.
my week was great. Like you said, it went by fast, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Where does we go? But completely blessed. That's all I could say.
Hey.
If I had to describe this week in one word, I'd say blessed, man.
Facts.
Financially and a lot of ways, man. But feeling good going into the next week. So
Yes.
hopefully this weekend ends right,
Yeah.
and we on to the next thing.
Sounds good.
This is a great start. So
Facts. With that being said, it's the liquid, y'all. Let's get into it, Yanz. What we got?
How's your week, bro?
Oh, I always forget myself because I get so into like what you guys are talking
Yeah,
about. I
yeah.
feel like
I
I
wanna
live with
know.
you
how was your
guys.
week, Ishy?
I want to know.
My week was straight. It went by a little slower because I had like 2 days off during the week. So like when you don't work, I still do shit, but it's like the day feels dumb long because there's
2K.
nothing like yeah, 2K in schoolwork, and there's nothing like that's occupying your time in an 8-hour span, which is a
Yeah.
good chunk of your day.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
So it's like
Hella cereal.
the days went by kind of slow. Yeah, days went by kind of slow, but it's straight. Like Quin said, like no matter the outcome, we always blessed out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yee.
To live another day, just to wake up. Even if you wake up to complain, dog, at least you have, like I tell my dad, like at least the opportunity to complain, you're still in the game. You feel me? And I wasn't trying to rhyme, I'm just being serious.
That was right there.
Yeah, it was close.
We're gonna have to take it back. Oh, we got our told to complain. No, that was good.
Yeah, my
It's
weeks
true,
are
bro.
great. They go by fast, but not fast enough because I always look forward to doing this show.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I hope it gets to the point where we can do it 2-3 times a week if we have to,
Oof.
supply and demand type thing. But it's like, for now, this is straight once a week. Every Saturday, it's lit. Like the content's great. Blessed to be in the studio with H-Gab.
Hey.
Super. They really welcomed us with open arms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards. So super blessed, dog. But my week's fantastic as always. Let's get into it, shawty.
Is lit.
Hey.
Okay, well, before we get into the topics, I did, and if y'all can look it up for me in Google, because I don't have my phone. When exactly did Trump sign that MMA? I know it was sometime
I think it was this week.
Yeah,
I think it was around the time he sat down
What the
with
heck
Kanye.
is an MMA?
This was a few days ago. It was like earlier this week. He signed the Music Modernization Act into law. That bill just it revamps Section 115 of the U.S. copyright. It kind of just makes things easier for artists to be able to or people like to stream, like for them to like stream their music and get paid for it.
What?
Yeah, like
Nice.
2 days ago.
oh, it was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote some notes on it because I wasn't even really aware of like an MMA law.
I didn't even know it was in the works. But I do know that like Spotify, they're gonna change up and be like SoundCloud, where you can just upload straight to the platform.
Didn't they already? Or
I don't know if they're at that right now, but that's definitely in the works soon to come. So I feel like that's dope.
Oh,
that's
that is dope.
Yeah,
that
straight to the platform. I feel like they should all kind of be like that, but then it'll be oversaturated with people putting up mediocre shit. You feel me? I just recorded it. I'm gonna put it on SoundCloud in 2 days. Like, nah. I kind of like that Apple Music and other platforms have like that, like 1 or 2 review day, or a couple hours
where they go through your stuff.
Yeah, where they can at least play the track, so they can at least see like you're not out here putting out like terrorist attacks on audio. You know what I'm saying?
Fat coded signals.
Exactly, Morse coded shit. All you hear is. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a copyright law. That's what it is.
I don't know exactly what it is, honestly.
Okay, because it says the bill revamps Section 115 of the U.S. Copyright Act and aims to bring copyright laws up to speed for the streaming era. So it's for people to be able to stream their music and then be able to profit, and then to be profitable, the songwriters and the producers. One of the acts. The main acts of legislation, other than the MMA Act itself, which was the Music Modernization Act, it was something for like producers, the allocation for music producers, which improves royalty payouts for producers and engineers from sound exchange when their recordings are used on satellite and online radio. Notably, the first time that producers have even been mentioned in a copyright law. I
never even heard of engineers being mentioned like that.
So that's awesome.
Lit.
That's a big thing. I know a lot of people are really excited about this.
Shim, you in the game, baby. Hey. You in the game, big boy. Hell yeah.
For real.
That's dope. And Trump had to sign that off?
We all winning at this point.
Yeah, I think
and he signed off. He signed off on it.
I think that was like made or kind of like influenced by Kanye, because it just so happened that he signed that.
Yes, apparently after he had that talk with Kanye West. So
y'all seen the thing that Kanye was like when he was there with the president, and they had an angle of him from the top.
Hey Eldon, is Chris there? No. All right.
And
put the fucking AC down.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
It's warm.
It's warm here. Freaking.
Did you see the guy that said it's like we're in the Boondocks? We're living in the Boondocks episode.
Who said that?
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Kanye with Trump inside the Oval Office.
That's crazy.
We're living in the Boondocks, right?
No, they really showed that boy putting in his password for his phone, and it was 000. Like, damn, Kanye.
I saw I saw. Look, check me out. I saw a fucking clip. I saw a fucking clip where he was unlocking his phone, and when the phone unlocked, it was the Pornhub page of Ray J.
No. Oh, they edited that.
That's stupid,
damn.
Dog. Stupid.
They got his ass, bro.
I was like, dude.
You gotta show me that.
That's ridiculous, dog. Straight up. Hey, let's get her a chair, dog. Let's get her a chair.
Yeah, he's on.
All right. You talking about the AC?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Chris, if you could just put it down a little more. Yes, I wanna see Thank you, brother.
Down?
Yeah, he knows what I mean.
Miami is caliente.
He know what I mean.
He know what I mean, man. That boy put up, we're gonna have some serious issues right now, dog.
Hey.
All right, let's get into it, dog. Go ahead, Yanz.
That's cool though, the MMA.
That's dope.
That's nice.
I want to get more into it. I want to get more great. Yeah, I would have fucked up the whole film.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, y'all saw too, real quick, since y'all talking about Mr. DT.
Mr. DT, you a motherfucker,
so
dog.
Y'all saw like the little conference call that he had outside, like when people get to like Q&A kind of thing. And there was a lady asking him a question. He's like, "Oh, you seem surprised that I picked you." Whatever, like that was a starter.
Yeah.
And then she was about to talk, and he said like something like, "Oh, it's okay. You never think anyway."
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw that.
Bro,
I saw that.
Like
he's wild style
open
with it.
TV, like
He's
live,
wild style
like
with it. He don't care. He don't care. He don't care.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by anything
Wild
that
style.
he says.
okay. You don't think any like, and it just happened to be a woman.
Yeah.
Like,
But
damn, Mr. DT.
None of the bullshit that comes out that man's mouth surprises me anymore.
Hashtag not my president.
He could say the dumbest thing in the world.
I call him Mr. DT.
Bro, he tweets about LeBron James like he's not a president, bro. I don't care, bro. That's a whole different.
First of all, that boy be tweeting like if he's a damn child. No, but it's okay. It's a whole other topic.
Yeah, it's a whole other topic for another day.
DT and tweets.
His Twitter account is a completely different topic already. Aside from his just presidency as a whole, like his Twitter account is like dumb.
Literally, if I was to read one of the last 5 tweets that boy probably tweeted, it would be something super stupid and ignorant. But we won't do that.
Yeah.
Next show.
Kayan over here finna get it shut down. Don't I mean, DT. I fuck with you. I let this shit ride. I don't know what you talking about.
Hey,
bro.
Mr. Politics.
Hey, I'm all with Mitt Romney.
You
All
feel me?
I'm
Jeb
always
Bush.
with
Go ahead.
Damn, that'll have it a Bernie, dog.
No.
For real.
Bernie was a player.
Rest
All right,
in
let's
peace,
get
John
into it,
McCain.
dog.
Go
Let's
ahead,
get
go
into it.
ahead.
I'm tired
All
of
right.
this politics.
No more
It
politics.
made my
I
stomach
voted.
hurt.
Well, it was Clinton 2017.
Who?
Really, Clinton. I voted for her.
Shout out John
But
McCain.
anyway,
I voted for it too.
Yeah, shout out John McCain.
But it's okay. Don't shoot me.
RIP to John McCain.
Real talk.
Shacks. Go ahead.
okay.
Real soldier.
Real soldier.
Alrighty, well, our first topic, let's get into this. We have 2 topics. The first one,
Whatever he's saying, I'm just going back. Whatever he
I
said.
wanted to talk about prioritizing your life.
That's
So-
what it is, baby.
So priorities.
Wait, did we talk about that last show?
No, we
we
never
didn't
got
get
to it.
into
Never
it.
got to it.
Oh, that's why I saw them like.
Yeah, hold on.
It rolled over.
You
Yeah.
know, the rollover minutes from T-Mobile, they go on to the next month. Use it
So-
for the next month.
Priority on Google is the fact or condition of being regarded or treated as more important. So a prime concern, just greater importance, preference, predominance. What would you say? Well, I think obviously focusing on the right thing in the right way is a huge part of just prioritizing your life. And there's like various like ways and things that you can do as far as prioritizing your life and prioritizing your time and day. What are some of the things that you guys do, if you can think of any? What are some of the things that you guys do throughout your day to help you prioritize?
I'm gonna go back to what Quin said on your live about how he prioritizes things in a subject form. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I think that's what we
That
do.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Basically, instead of like, let's say we prioritize everything in one, like work, money, school, dreams, different aspirations, right? We were to put all those things in one, we're kind of scrambled. But if I were to put them in subject form and then from there prioritize within those things, I feel like I'm more organized and I have more of a sense of what I need to do rather than just
instead of being like too spread.
yeah. Instead of just throwing things in one,
No, that was lovely. That was beautiful because I actually I kind of do that myself. Like I have my I just got a new agenda, the little calendar. I just got a little new agenda for work. So I have that and I set a lot of my things I have to do and all of that stuff in my agenda, which is strictly for work. And then I have notebooks and I have, I kind of got to get better. Well, no, because I like how I do it fine. But I have notebooks and stuff that I write things throughout my day and things that, that I want to do throughout my day. I was Googling like the right way because what I need to do is get into doing to-do list, like actual to-do list. And I started Googling like, proper ways of doing a to-do list and all this stuff. And it was kind of how Quin was saying. It was by subject, like in subject form. It was by, like by your priorities, like music, school, whatever else you want to do, work or whatever. And it was just pretty cool. Like it had like the date of when you wanted to do it, and then the thing that you want to do and the time that you want to get it done by. And I just feel like with everything, like even when you go to a grocery store, like to do your groceries, like you write lists of what it is that you want to buy, because if not, then like me and like other people, you go in for one thing, you come out with all these different things, you just spent all this money and you didn't get what you were going to look for.
If me and Yanz don't go in there with a list, we always
it's
gonna fuck
over.
up.
We come out with sandwiches, we come out with all this stuff, we go to the back, get to the deli, get sandwiches, we came with toilet paper, and it's like,
because when you get there, it's like so many products, your mind is just going haywire, like what's going on.
And don't go hungry.
Oh yeah, it's the worst.
You go hungry, bro, you don't have fun to buy everything.
Yeah, but you can't go too hungry though. Like I mean, you can't. You said don't go hungry.
Yeah.
Okay. No. I thought
You can't go too hungry because you're going to eat in that bit.
No.
You're going to end up eating that bit and then not pay for it. And then you're going to be a bad guy.
A bad
Facts.
guy. You're not even
Facts.
27 yet.
You're a
Facts.
bad guy.
Facts. You're not even 27 yet. That's the worst part. That's the worst part.
Yeah, so prioritizing definitely requires some kind of like mental multitasking, in my opinion, and just also like some type of like some kind of like profitable or like hustle. Like in your mind, you have to think like, okay, like, you know, profit and like, how am I gonna get the most done out of, you know, my day? Because that's pretty much what it is. Like you're arranging your day or the next day or whatever, you know. Making daily priorities is definitely key, but also when you do a to-do list, like it's cool to do it for the next day. You know, you can use Excel, Google Tasks, I don't know, maybe even a notebook, and that's what I do. Or write it on I have my friend, I actually got the whole to-do list from her. Shout out Reina Noriega. She had like a little construction paper. Like she buys construction paper and she like color coordinates it and makes lists like that on actual like big sheets of paper, you know. So that's really cute. What I thought about, you know, when I saw that was like vision boards, which is a little different because that's a little bit more like 5-year plan or maybe whatever next year or something. But definitely like putting it up on some type of big construction paper or like, you know, something like that, and color coordinate or whatever works for you, because it has to be visually appealing. You know, like your to-do list or your goals or whatever can't just be written on a little sticky note, because then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It definitely has to be visually appealing. You color coordinate, you put pictures, you know, depending, because if it's like the next day, then whatever works for you, though. Whatever works for you, whatever you have time for.
Yeah, I feel you, because even at the crib, our dry erase calendar is right before you walk out the door.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
I
so
love
like,
that
you can't
thing.
Forget shit. It's like it. You get what I'm saying? And
You see like the
Yeah.
things that we have for the day or something, like a bullet point.
Oh yeah.
My mind is racing all day, so if I don't put certain things a priority like in my head, bruh, I'll forget it. Unless it's like super important and then there's some shit you just can't bypass. But if it's like something minuscule, bro, I can't. It's just how my mind works. Cause like my mind is always on the like, I just want to be creative and like do the fun shit. But like at 24 years old, it's like there's a lot of other things in life that comes with being an adult that, don't get it twisted, fucking sucks ass. Don't ever grow up, kids. So it's like, but they have to be done. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bills, go to work, just little basic things that kind of make life boring. But it's just a necessity. If you're not born into money, there's certain grinds you have to do. 9 to 5 shit, whatever you do. Sell drugs, I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter to me.
That's on you.
That's on you.
I ain't going to jail.
As long as you're paying your taxes, we're good. In one way or another. But priorities is key. I feel like for me, one of my priorities is being a great person. Because a lot of times I'm not a great person. Seriously. And my woman reminds me of that all the time.
He's so funny. Every time he says that, I just laugh.
And it's true because there's a lot of times where I have hate and envy in my heart. Truly. As a human being, it's natural.
Yeah.
But I always make sure to leave it at the house. You know what I'm saying? I never take it in the car with me. I never take it nowhere. That's why, and that's just me being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here like I'm a perfect human. Like I always say, I talk shit. I talk shit about a lot of people. And it might not even be shit, but the fact that I'm not saying it in your presence is shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I literally have to sit and practice on being a great person, because that's what I want to be portrayed as.
Yeah.
No one, all that little like, I don't care when no one thinks about me. That's fucking bullshit. You do fucking care.
Yeah.
That's why ladies put their makeup when they leave the crib. That's why you make sure you look fresh when you go out with your friends. You care what people fucking say about you.
That's why I got the haircut yesterday.
That's why I got a haircut too, because I realized that the camera's too fucking crispy and I can't be out here looking like shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I have a lot of envy and sometimes hate in my heart, but not, it might sound crazy. Not nothing like I want to hurt somebody shit, but just like little things like, damn bro, I want to be like that. Or like, but it's like inspiration to me.
Yeah.
But it's still not good emotions that I want to let, you know what I'm saying? Like,
overcome,
like build up in me and then change my personality. So with me, that's one of my priorities is making sure that I'm always trying to be a great person in every situation.
That's awesome.
You feel me?
That's really deep.
With that being said,
writing your things down, even if your priority is bettering yourself. I'm sorry, what?
No, I said with that being said, I hate all of you.
Even if your priorities is or like one of your main priorities throughout your day is just keeping yourself afloat, keeping balance within your emotions and trying to be a better person. I feel like writing those things down is really important.
Heck yeah.
Like writing anything down is important, you know, even if it's just being like a good person or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I definitely
You see someone's notebook. I need to be a good person.
if that's what you need to do, and if that's what it takes, then do that. Get yourself a notebook.
You might be a great person after that.
You feel me? Like write it down and be
Yeah.
like, today I lashed out at this man because I should not have done that, or not even should not have, but I should do this. I should be better because this. I should carry
for sure,
more
for sure,
patience
for
within
sure,
my
for sure,
day.
for
Like
sure.
writing those things down, you're gonna believe it. Like Quin said at the end, you gonna be a good person if you write it down enough. You know what I'm saying? So all of those things, and within priorities, like kind of just like Googling it and looking into it, and just a lot of my thoughts and what I feel is really, really, really important to just take note of is that you have to take notes
sure.
with priorities. You kind of just have to write it down and make sure that everything is in some type of schedule. When it comes to like doing things.
Yeah.
But again, if your priority like Ishy is just trying to better yourself as a person, maybe a notebook or a journal is something that you want to look into.
Yeah,
That's powerful.
I think for me it's more like the mental than the writing down. But I totally understand what you're saying.
Your mental is what you write down.
Well,
No, I'm saying like
What do you mean?
I keep it in my mental. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. Like, I
Haven't
keep
you
it
seen
writing.
Haven't you
Well,
seen
then no, you
SpongeBob?
gotta-
Haven't you seen SpongeBob when he's in his mind and he's going through all those files? We got files
Big
in
ass
our
file
head, dog.
cabinet.
You gotta
We put it in the file.
You
dog.
gotta bring that out of your head though and put it into something physical.
I
And
know,
if
but
if for whatever the reason you're not acting upon it.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think if definitely like if what's in your mental, you're not acting
No, yeah, it's
On
definitely
that-
too late. I get what you're saying.
just yet, you might need to want to put it in the physical realm, in this physical realm, in a different way. If you're only thinking it but you're not acting upon it, then maybe you should write your stuff down.
well,
Go ahead.
when I heard the when I heard what the topics were today, and we thought, and even when we were on your live and stuff, we were talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
priorities for a little bit. I realized that a lot of my prioritizing is mental. It's not even written down.
That's what I'm trying to say.
A lot of it,
It is like that for most people.
and I realized that's probably not a good thing.
Yeah,
Definitely
and
not.
because it's like that. It's like that for most people. Even for me, sometimes like I don't write every single thing down. That's why Kayan.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna do what's most important to you. Period.
Period.
That's
Like-
what you're gonna end up doing.
Yeah,
But-
unless you're a total jackass.
But planning, I probably more of a monthly planner more than anything. Probably like mentally and that's making it physical. Probably I like to look at the months by months more than anything.
I feel you.
I understand days are very important to take it day by day, but
It is.
I feel like months are a perfect time to be able to set certain goals that you're able to accomplish within 30 to 31 days. Like I feel that's a good time.
Yeah.
I feel you 100%. I think that's how I plan too. I can't do the whole 3 months, half a month, yearly thing. It doesn't.
Yeah, no, that year,
Just
6 months to a
always
year
just-
doesn't work.
It's just
for me.
life comes up. Life comes up, and you just have to like, I want to say roll with the punches, kind of. And you can't you just
You
can't
gotta call it
predict
audible.
Yeah, you just can't predict the future, dog. So I'd rather plan weekly. Therefore, if anything messes up in that week, I can fix 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
If I plan for a month, I can't fix 2 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? So I'd rather just go small, and if there's some errors I gotta change, I just change small things. That's how I feel. My
No,
opinion.
that's true.
You feel me?
And I've noticed, like, because I'm literally living right now, not prioritizing.
Just living.
Just living.
Out here,
Just
just
like-
living.
And I've been doing it for like a good 2 weeks now, and it's horrible.
What's that?
He's so dumb. I thought he was gonna say like I've been doing it for 24 years.
Hell no, I had some priorities back then.
Good.
They just weren't any good ones. You know what I'm saying? I'll hustle, sell my dope, boom, go to Ultra. You know what I'm saying? I'll hustle, sell my whatever I gotta do, put in my work, boom,
Go to Ultra.
go to Ultra again, go to Tomorrow World.
Everything ends with going to Ultra.
Low key could have bought in a $12,000 vehicle, bro.
But I went to Ultra. dude.
Low key, but
Low key could have pulled up to Ultra in the vehicle. Eee.
nah, but G though, like
Try to catch me riding dirty. Try to catch me riding dirty.
all the windows are automatic, girl.
Hey,
You don't gotta hold it down.
Hey, that's what that boy tell when he talks to Nuka. Hey, just in case you ain't know,
You ain't got to hold
my
it down.
windows go down. If you just hit them, you just tap it one time, they go all the way down.
Push it one time, girl. See what happens.
That's what he said. Literally, push it one time.
Hey, Gito, like, so when I saw this topic, I was like, damn, I got a little booty hurt because I'm, as an adult, what you were saying, like, you have to prioritize
You
your life.
have to.
And I've honestly been living in a way where I'm not right now.
Reckless.
And literally savage, bro. Like I was saying, I had to have a test on Tuesday. And I've been known for like 2 weeks.
Great example.
So my priority should be to set aside 30 minutes, an hour of the day, and just revise and finish the review, because the professor gives us a review of the 2 chapters that we're doing. So I already had known. My priority was, okay, Kayan, you work, you go to, you have church, leadership, all that crap. Put some time in to review. I didn't do crap, bro. I didn't do freaking crap. I didn't make that priority. I have that whiteboard in my house where, like, you could, the dry erase board where you can write it, you can write whatever.
I love those.
I have a date one that I have hung in the top of my room. Have I used them? No. You want to ask me what month it says on the board?
Okay, but
February.
We're still like in April on mine, dog.
if you had that written down, would you have studied?
Oh my gosh, yes, bro.
You think that would have triggered it?
It helps, bro.
Because you see it. You're seeing
Not only,
it,
not only do you see it, but like what you guys said, like how you have it right next to your door. Once you see it, it activates something in you.
Daily reminder.
And even if you don't do it like that day, you'll do it.
It's still like it's haunting
there,
you in your mind. Like you're like, damn, I gotta get this done. Damn, I gotta. Even if you keep on pushing in your mind, you're still saying it.
Subconsciously,
You know
you
what I'm
know
saying?
it's there, and you're gonna have to like face it.
Now,
Yeah.
if you don't make that priority still after that, then you're just 27.
You're just a local. You're just a local bozo.
you're just ready to turn 27 already.
You're 27.
You're
Instantly.
Risk it all.
risking it all, dog. You're risking it all.
Risk it all.
But G though, like, I've honestly and I have to get back on my grind, bro, because I've noticed once I start prioritizing my days, like, wake up, pray, read whatever book I'm reading, I'm saying, the good news, and just always have like a process for the day. Your day goes by better.
Yeah.
Like, you need to prioritize. I know you're saying the month. I respect that 100%, but you really do need to prioritize your day, bro. Because you'll catch sometimes, like, you doing free time or whatever the hell it may be. 30 minutes of you lurking on your phone watching TV, and that free time you could have been putting in work in a program, in a doll that you're trying to better yourself in. Whatever it is that you do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever it is, yeah.
But the priorities in your life are not looking, or not meeting to what your goals are.
No, definitely. What I meant by 30 days is obviously I feel like even if you're writing it in a notebook or you're doing it mentally, you're gonna have to prioritize your days.
Yeah, like you have a fat goal.
Anyway,
you have a fat.
You're gonna have to. When I say monthly, I just feel like those are the things that keep me
accomplished.
Going.
Those
are the daily. Those are the things that keep me going daily. Those monthly accomplishments.
I did want to highlight on those monthly calendars because they are awesome. They are really awesome. There are things that I have for the 18th or the 17th of this month that I'm already looking into doing. Or again, if you skip something, and today is what, the 12th or the 3rd, whatever, and then there was something you were supposed to do on the 8th, you didn't do it, but it's still visually there. It's like the day went by, but the goal is still there. So if you didn't get to it, then you can still see it. Or again, if there's something in the end of the month that you're like, damn, well, I have to do that on the 22nd. Well, today I don't really, let me do that now. You already just scratched that off. So the monthly calendars are key. Like, they're very, very, very important. Obviously, what Kayan is saying, I think is also key. Like, you have to keep it stupid simple. You really, really have to keep it simple.
Real simple.
And think about it like this. If you fast forward your day to bedtime, which task would you have wanted done for that day?
Oh, wow. That's a good way to look at it.
And that should be at the top of your list of what you need to do that day.
Say that again?
That's a good way.
So you got to look at it this way. You have to kind of just like fast forward to bedtime. Like right now, fast forward you at the crib, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
What would you have wanted done today?
Accomplished. Okay.
What did you need done today that's going to make tomorrow and this week better, or this month?
Very true.
That is what needs to go on the
That's
top of your
I
list.
think when I was on house arrest, I think that was when I did that the most. Like that was I was like every day was like
so much time.
Because actually, literally, they made me make a list of everything that I did and what I had to do today.
Wow.
Because I had to say, hey, I'm going to interview at this time.
Yeah,
and I write that so they knew where I was going. So it was like that took prioritizing to like not even I wanted to do it. I had to do it. It was something. It's pretty crazy. And I just looked up some things on prioritizing. The first thing I saw was Forbes said this is his prioritizing task takes a lot of mental effort. And that's pretty crazy. Like that's what it comes down to. Period.
In the dome is where it starts. So that's why
it doesn't matter how much you see it.
Yeah.
If you don't like
you have to
activate your mind
in your head that this is what I gotta do. So that's why so that brings you back to my point. What I said, like for me, it's like a daily reminder in my head. I go through those certain situations and I'm like, dude, is it worth it? Is it good? Is it really detrimental to my life right now?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like I just like being a great person, because the thing about being positive, it rubs off on people. Just as negative.
100%.
Also negative though, the same way. But just for me, the positive vibe when it rubs off it's a better feel to the room. You get what I'm saying? It's just that's just my take, bro. So I feel like if I can be a great person or try to be a great person to the best of my ability, I can help someone else be a great person. And then he can help someone be a douche because that guy's 27. So the next guy would have to...
Straight douchey ways. Nah, but that was... Yanz, you made that point.
Can you say that one more time?
I think I've said that even before on the show.
No,
like, you gotta do today.
I never.
You have to do today what you want to make tomorrow better, and the next day, and the next day.
No, but the whole go to bed, the whole go to
bed.
That
okay, so you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it this way.
My dog trying to sneak it in. She's trying to sneak it in. She's trying to sneak it in.
You gotta look at it this way. You gotta set your day as in you just fast forward to bedtime.
Yeah.
And what would you have and literally envision yourself at the crib. Your day is over. What would you have wanted done today?
Brush your damn teeth.
Facts. Make your bed.
Make your bed.
Make your damn bed.
Make your bed. That's
Eat some fruit.
Shake some firm hands.
Shake some firm hands.
Did you say that yesterday?
No, I've said that before. I actually have a clip on
Make
it.
your bed.
Read some books.
Oh, no. He said that. Make your bed. That it's important to make your bed in the morning.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. No, a lot of multimillionaires, a lot of successful entrepreneurs.
It's facts though. It's facts.
But just like the little things, make your bed, or I don't know.
They say the way your room looks is the way your life is.
Oof.
Yeah, my room beat. Well, no, I clean my room, but my room gets hella messy. I throw clothes everywhere.
And
sometimes.
if you throwing stuff in the closet trying to hide and under your bed and under your covers,
that
and
means
then
you got secrets.
No, not in my bed.
Secret, sneaky little mother flower.
Secrets,
no, not in my bed. But I be having.
Secrets don't make friends.
I have like clothes like sometimes on the door and.
Secrets don't make secrets.
What the fuck is a secret?
Oh man,
no, we're not gonna keep going with this show until he fucking defines secrets, dog.
Because
I'm tired of this nigga just making up words on the spot.
Let us see what's up.
It's gonna
First of all, I know it's not a word because the first thing that comes up is unscramble secret. So that means to make a word out of the word that you just said, because it don't mean in Scrabble. In Scrabble, look at that.
He's a fucking bozo.
It's the number one word to look up when you try to play Scrabble because no one knows what the hell a secret is. Okay.
I ain't put a lie, y'all. I'm turning 27. I ain't put a lie, y'all.
Hey, Kayan's the dude at the Scrabble table who just makes up a word to put the letters on the board.
Dog, y'all Google it. Secret. Oh no, Google's fake. Google's fake.
If it's from Wikipedia, don't
you know what it
trust
is fake though? Secret, bitch. That's fake. That's not a word. That's nothing.
But now it's a word.
Y'all come
now it's a word. It's a word.
Next time.
Hashtag Secret. Hashtag Jesus Jog. Hashtag Just for Tits. Y'all know what it is. It's the liquid,
Jesus
baby.
Jog.
Frederick Marshall.
The whole time you jog, you have to look up. I'm gonna get to you, bro.
Hey, we're getting T-shirts with the word secret on it. Okay.
Yo. I'm telling you, bro.
Jesus Jog coming 2019 to a hood near you, baby. Everybody looking up. No one's. Mad niggas getting hit by cars too. But check me out. It's the liquid, y'all. Every Saturday, 12 to 2 p.m. Powered by HGAP Studios.
Yeah.
All right, so I just want to say this. Also, something that's really important is don't overcommit yourself. When you do these things.
Very true.
Yeah, when you do,
Very true.
You write yourself down, you have your little calendar, whatever it is, don't overcommit yourself to something, because when you feel like you're not getting enough time for your stuff, that's like when you feel like you're not getting enough time for your stuff, that's going to cause when you feel like you're not getting enough time for the stuff that you need done, that's going to cause stress on you.
Yeah,
and that's
very
unnecessary.
True.
Very true.
Okay. So give yourself time,
I wanna add
make your
something.
stuff realistic. Okay.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to add, Because when she said that, it reminded me of something like, also like, niggas really have to take things one day at a time out here, bro. Because like, sometimes we get caught up with like getting this feeling like we're gonna die in like 2 days. So we try to like cram mad ideas and mad things into like,
want to do everything
like
at once.
when you think about it, bro, you can't cram one idea when you're still thinking about another idea.
No.
Just give that idea, let that manifest to the best of its ability, and then move on to the next. People are like, oh, I gotta do this, then I gotta do this,
or do something with it. Don't
or
just let it like
or like they try to handle this situation, but on the phone trying to handle it. Like, no, bro, like focus on what you got in front of you.
Yeah.
Finish your breakfast. You know what I'm saying?
Make your bed.
And then move on.
Yeah.
Easy, just like that. Because I fall victim to that too. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yesterday,
we want to be Superman, dog. We want to.
yeah, but like last night, yesterday, I stayed up to like 3:30 in the morning making custom YouTube thumbnails for every video we put up so far.
Shit looks dumb. It looks so good.
It looks crispy, but I didn't knock out to 3:30 just because my mind is like, if I can't go to sleep if it's not done, and it's like it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
I
You feel
literally
me?
tell him sometimes though, like take mental breaks. Like our first show last week, obviously we're in a new spot, so and obviously the entire setup is different. When he gets home, he couldn't figure it out for whatever reason. It wasn't syncing the audio with the with the visuals that we take on the cameras.
It was the iMovie program. When you have a large audio file, it'll stay on point with the video at some point, but then towards the end it'll like stretch by itself. It was horrible.
It was this okay. It was.
You were
a
able to get it
situation-
though?
Listen to
Yeah,
me.
you know how I do.
You know how we went? Of course he did, of course. But you know how we went to go eat after and stuff? And you even told me, like, Yanz, you look like you're about to go home and knock out. I had a long week last week. And then I came, we did the show, we went to go eat. I went home, and I knocked out. We got home at what time? Like 4-ish, 5?
Yo,
Yeah.
did you finishing the game though?
No,
We-
I didn't.
No, he
Because
didn't.
I was too into the edit. I was trying to edit while we were at the spot trying to watch the game. Remember?
Bro,
Remember?
that game was stupid.
Yeah, they
bro.
won by a
you-
point.
Yeah, bro. That game was stupid.
Oh, wait, we did. We won. You won one by a point.
Stupid.
By a point.
Well, my point is that
My bad. Yeah.
Ish goes home. He goes home. We get home around 5 o'clock. I go to sleep. I wake up. This man is still on the computer. It's 10 o'clock. He's still on the computer. He's getting frustrated. I'm like, dude, go take a shower. Get away from the computer.
No,
Come take a nap. Listen, I was like, come take a shower. Come take a nap. Sleep for 2 hours. Then get up, because knowing his ass, he's only gonna sleep for 2 hours and then wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning or some stupid shit and keep working. But that's okay, because when you do stuff like that, when you allow yourself to take mental breaks, especially if you've been working consistently for hours and hours and hours and hours, you're only gonna get more frustrated. And if something goes wrong, you're more likely to take it better when you're coming in with a fresh face.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay? You could take a nap, come in, and the shit still fucks up, and you're just gonna be like, damn. And keep working. But if you've been working for 10 hours and it's still fucking up and it's still fucking up, you're gonna be like, throw your computer on the floor.
Yeah.
We don't want to get to all of that stuff.
Yeah, but now that nap just like set me back. I could have been like,
To what?
I could
you
have
need
been
to,
doing it.
but you need to do the best. Okay, you need to do the best of you. Give the best of you, and you're not gonna do like the best that you can when you have that type of attitude and when you're frustrated and everything is just like you're fluttered and clustered with shit.
You just need to know your limit. You know, no one knows you better than you.
important.
No one knows you better than you.
Exactly.
Inside your
Exactly.
mind, you get that little feeling like, all right, I need to chill out for a little bit.
He did though.
'Cause
He
if not,
came.
I'm
He
gonna
took a
pop
nap.
off, like I'm feeling hot right now.
So then of course, Yanz, being the intelligent young woman she is, we go to Publix to buy some groceries, right? So I leave the shit loading, and then I come back, and the shit just starts working. So it's like, in my head, I'm like, why the fuck is this little lady always right? You know what I'm saying? But it's straight though, because I get what she's saying, but like I said, it's a gift and a curse. The way my mind works is like, when I get older, I want to look back at my life and see nothing less than greatness.
Yeah.
Even on the come up, I was great coming up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't stop till I get it done.
Listen, but that's like with the whole, you can strike out 100 times, and when you hit that home run, people are only going to remember that home run.
I don't care what they see, it's what I see.
I know, but you have, then, okay, I know that. Okay, that's fine. But what I'm saying is that you have to love you. If it's because of what you see, then you have to love your body enough, and you have to love yourself enough. Not that you don't,
But I don't
this is
understand what that has to do with.
what do you mean?
Loving myself has to do with me just trying to get a program to work. What is that?
Kind of like when you
No, like she means it like in the
Dude,
sense to take your like.
look.
to take,
I'm not
Whose team are
techie.
you on? Me?
Nah,
I
chill.
don't even trust
I'm
this
about to
guy.
get you right
He just made
now.
up a word.
Listen,
I'm about to get you right now.
let me-
I'm about to
let-
get you right now.
But let me defend myself really quick.
Chill.
It's not. Look,
I'm
I'm
about
not
to get you right
techie.
now.
I'm not techie. I'm not techie, but it's like going to the gym, which I haven't in months. But it's like going to the gym or even with writing.
Yeah.
Like if you're at the gym and you're just like, you're maxing out, you kind of have to like take a break in order to hit that other set and hit it good. Like when I'm writing, I have fucking writer's block. And I feel like sometimes there's been days and days and days that I haven't written shit. I literally, I have not written nothing.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, like, but sometimes if I'm writing and I feel like what I'm writing is stupid or I just don't like it or I'm all frustrated with myself, I have to be like, well, you know what? You still got this. Just because you take a break doesn't make you less great.
Yeah.
Just because you take a break, it doesn't mean that you're going to come back from your break and all of a sudden you don't know how to work a computer.
No, you're true. You're
Well,
right.
that's-
You're
and
totally
that's what I'm
right.
saying.
You're
Kind
totally
of-
right.
No, I
I'm just
definitely
saying.
feel you. I'm just saying that sometimes, like you said, writer's block. Sometimes when I'm going through writer's block, I can write myself out of
You can
writer's
push
block.
through it, yeah.
I
Just
can't-
like, go ahead.
For instance, there's a song coming out,
Hey.
and when I was writing that track, the beat was like too difficult. I'd never gone on a beat that was that crazy and was that wild. It felt like a roller coaster I was on.
Facts,
You know what I'm saying? So it was hard to write and come up with something. And I wrote like 4 verses. And as an artist, you throw things out, and I think it might be a thing of just all creatives in general. But
Facts.
I just kept writing it, and it turns out that I ended up putting a verse from a different song on that beat just to start it off, and that's what got me there. So I worked through it, and I could have just said this beat I'm gonna let go, but instead I just work through it. So I can see what you're saying though. Like
it fluctuates.
It's like-
it varies.
Yeah,
it
it
varies.
depends, and it depends on what you're doing. When it comes to like him in specific and with this computer, because he is a jack of all trades and he does all types of shit. But when it's him and this computer that he's trying to, chop some shit up and all this like engineering stuff that he does, when it comes to certain things like this, and if the program and the system is what's against you and what's working against you, you do need to just take a little break.
Facts.
Because you're only working against the system, and then he couldn't figure it out. I'm telling you, Ishy, from the moment that we got home and he had just amount of sleep and just everything like I did, I know he was tired. He didn't sleep at all. I woke up at 6, he was still in there. I woke up like around again, and I'm waking up, I think I see it's like 10, 11 o'clock, and I'm like, dude, go shower.
Yeah.
Come back.
This is where I was gonna get my brother. That's a
Go ahead, Meeker.
That boy still got that bit on. I ain't even lying.
Yeah.
That comes with having that entrepreneur mindset.
Yeah.
And having what Ishy was saying, it's a good and bad thing, because reality is, bro, not everyone strives like that.
Yeah.
And
true.
that definitely separates you from the norm.
Exactly.
Because if you're able to sacrifice something that's so valuable like a sleep, sometimes you do got to do it. But then again, that's why you have a good PIC next to you.
Yeah.
And that keeps you, in check sometimes, because as an entrepreneur, your mind is running, bro.
Crazy, all over the place.
There's sometimes that you literally can't stop. Like,
Yeah.
I've caught myself like where I'm writer's block?
Yeah, writer's block.
That's pretty cool. I've been in writer's block for like a minute, and I
Yeah.
like this beat. I'm like, dude, no. Like, I have the flow already. I have the melody. I just have to fit
Let's
the lyrics.
do it. Yeah, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll be stuck, and I'll be stuck, and I'll be stuck, and I'll be stuck. And then I'll rest a little bit.
Facts.
I remember the unreleased song that I'm probably never gonna release, but you heard it. Different Beds.
Hell yeah,
Oh
that's awesome.
You remember that song?
Hey, what's wrong?
It's on my phone right now.
You got it? I don't even have it. I don't even have it. Hey, that was one of the songs I had written not first, but one of my deepest tracks. And I was stuck, bro. I was stuck, and I went to sleep with the thought of that,
Oh yeah, you told me that story. Yeah.
Bro, I woke up at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's it. I need
got
to.
it.
And I wrote that whole track right
I
there.
got it.
I got it.
I wrote that track right there.
Great.
Everyone's different. It's definitely
look.
what works for you because I don't know how to write music.
Yeah, no.
So I
was just gonna give the example.
You have that song for real?
I have it too.
Yeah, you gotta send me that. I don't even have my own damn song. I haven't heard this. Got to.
We were keeping it a secret from you, dog.
Secret.
So
y'all boys front.
So look, an example for the gift and the curse. Let's take it to sports. A 3-point shooter. If you go in the game and you miss your first 2 threes, you don't stop shooting. No. Until it goes in. You know what I'm saying? So that's the mindset that I be going in with.
And sometimes we throw beats away. We know we give up songs. And sometimes we have games like the Rockets. Yeah. We got game 7 against the Warriors. they're the best 3-point team in the league.
They don't hit shit.
And man, they 0 for 31, right? 2 for 31 or something like that. You're not gonna make them all, but hey, you got to get through.
You got to try.
Get through it. Because
then you hit one and then that catapults the rest into going in. So
persevere.
Yeah. So type shit. So it's a gift and a curse. I can't sleep until what I want to do is done. And then if I know I can, that's the difference. If I know I can get it done, then I'm really not going to sleep.
Yeah. How many times would I go upstairs like at Chris's crib and this guy's like working on something? I'm like, all right, man, good night. I'll see that tomorrow. He's just like this.
Yeah.
I wake up.
And in both of your cases, like, you know, with Ishy, what I say a lot because it happens to me. It's literally everything that y'all just said. Like, sometimes I'm doing something, dude, literally just backing up from it for 30 minutes, backing up from it for an hour, 2 hours. Take a nap. You're going to wake up like, oh, shit, I got it now. And that's what's 100%. Good because you're just frustrating yourself. And I've seen him. Again, I don't do half of the things that he does, but I've seen it where the system is what's acting against him. Like, dude, just come back to it.
Damn system.
Like the program, he couldn't figure it out. So it's like
all kind of systems.
That's that Olu in him.
Gee,
so shout out Olu.
I want to bring up this point that I saw on ESPN during the week. It was East. There's a school in East Africa that has like 800 females that go to the school, right? And they have this policy. It started like in 1965 type shit. That if the girl gets pregnant, they have 2 pregnancy tests a year.
Mandatory.
18 females in the school. If the woman comes up pregnant, she is automatically expelled from school. Yep. And has to go to another school to learn a trade.
No abortion options. No options at all.
Whether you got raped or you just wanted the kid. And then I saw
wanted the sex.
And then the president of whatever area, I think it was like Arusha or something like that. The president was saying something like along the lines like, if that's the life she chose, then we're gonna let her be a mom. But it was just
what's crazy is what Kayan just said. What did you say? Would you want it with sex?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, I feel like with that, and that just hit me. Like, maybe some of them wanted a kid, but I'm sure a lot of them didn't want a kid. What they wanted was
want
sex.
The goodies, man.
Yeah, what they just wanted was
sex.
Who
don't want that bit?
Are you saying like it's a bad thing, or are you saying
no?
That's a little crazy.
I was just saying how it's crazy how crazy. How they make it so limiting.
Yeah, they don't let you finish your career.
And then it's like
you're in a whole school. Let's say you want to be a doctor.
What do you mean? Like they send you to a boarding school for pregnant girls?
It. No, yeah, like that's
pretty much.
You have to have your kid and you just have to learn a trade. No
a lot
more
of these
like
women,
school being what you want to be. No,
a lot of these women
be a tailor.
Go to college after that.
It's over for you.
Yeah.
Expelled.
Yeah, from the school. There was that story of the lady that said now she's a tailor. Like that's what she does.
Had dreams of being something greater.
And she had dreams of being something else, but now she's just a tailor because she got pregnant. But that she doesn't care because she got her baby.
Ask her if she knew the rules now. If you knew the rules,
don't be letting the hot dog on the donut.
Yeah, because there's rules, man.
There's no condoms out there.
Facts. But look,
we're just pulling out.
No,
the Woodhams.
Them boys are pulling out for shit out there. But
what
I want to say is that it's straight because every country is its own. But hearing that is the reason, whether you want to hear it or not, is the reason why America is one of the greatest countries on this motherfucking earth. Don't you ever get it twisted.
No, 100%.
No matter how you feel about the president, don't you ever get that shit twisted, y'all. America is one of the greatest countries you'll ever be in. You can't be what you are today in another country, I guarantee you not. Probably in London, UK, and shit like that. But all them little South America, Middle Eastern, okay, let's see how that rocks out. I want to see you. I want to see you. There's no There's no country like our country that lets you express the freedom of free speech.
No,
go to
bro.
Cuba and try to speak your mind. Go to one of these Middle Eastern Arabian jump-offs and talk against the government and see how your family end up.
No.
So don't you ever get this shit twisted, yo.
Have you ever seen a football game? But go ahead.
So look, so what I'm saying is just little things like that is why countries, for example, like Africa, while they'll never, all that Wakanda bullshit is bullshit, just a movie, yo. But it's like why countries like that, they're never gonna advance to their full potential that they could, because a little bullshit, a policy that was put into place 1965,
and they still got it to today.
Yeah,
so today,
and
like,
they're like, and that's the way they rock.
They low key made that policy when niggas was still taking slaves from that.
I'm not
country,
gonna doubt that a lot of these girls maybe don't care and wanted the baby, or they are having sex and they wanted the baby. But what if there was one?
They're 27.
Like maybe there was just that one girl that did accidentally get pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Got raped.
Or got raped, and she doesn't want this kid, and she wants to be the next fucking surgeon of whatever. You know, so
That's it. You should
sucks.
have put on the freaking chastity belt
the fact
when they're
that they
giving
don't
it
even
away
have
for
an
free.
option is
But I'm just
crazy.
saying, like, just
Chastity
things like that. I look at it and I'm like, that's ridiculous,
Bro,
Yeah.
honestly,
2018,
that's
that is
messed
ridiculous.
up. Talk about priority.
I mean, what?
Their,
Like,
their
does the
priority is to
guy-
kick your ass out if you get.
Does the guy just look at the girl like, hey, do you want to have sex? And then if she agrees, he's like, all right, you know you're gonna have to be a tailor after this, right?
That's a big. Hey, that's a big priority
it's
though.
all-
Which is good though, because this shirt was kind of wide anyway, so I was hoping if you could stitch up the side.
You got me forever, baby. I wanted this to happen.
Hey,
I gotta
The
hear more
real-
details.
Yeah, yeah.
On that rule, though.
that's the basis of it. That's the real tailor gang out there. But look,
Now we're gonna make a movie out of it.
it's terrible. It's terrible. It's so limiting, and it's so like
That's crazy, bro.
it's lame. It's lame. It's lame. But like
Yeah.
like how Quin
Limiting
said,
is
like how
definitely-
Quin said, like, you know, there's rules and you knew the rules.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Talk about priority.
Yeah.
Like you literally need to put that priority. Like you want to do something with your life.
babies, no jit. Taylor.
Wear them granny panties every day of life. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the men
What
probably
does that have to
into
do with,
that.
like, any
Yo, this
pregnant?
dude telling all type of secrets out here, bro.
Migrants. This dude's probably into the granny panties. That's not even what's stopping them.
He likes the GPs.
He just made a definition for it. He low-key just gave it like
That's
a terminology
it.
for
It's
me.
part of lick read history,
It's
dog.
secrets.
All right, so I guess one thing that we can definitely agree on, going back to the priorities, one thing that we can definitely agree on is writing your stuff down.
Yeah,
Having whether it's a dry erase board or the calendar board or whatever type of board, or just
Write it in
get
your
a
mind.
notebook.
Write it in your mind.
It comes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You can write it in your mind, but putting it out in the physical is definitely the first step to prioritizing. You know, you definitely have to think like entrepreneur. You have to think profit. You have to think, just hustle.
Yeah.
But it's again just the first step to actually making it happen is putting it out, even if it's in words, pictures, and again, not a vision board, y'all. Like, that's really cool, but taking it day by day, keeping it simple, taking it day by day, what you could do today to make tomorrow better, to make this week better, to make a good month. Hopefully you have a good year.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what that is.
I feel like it's when it comes to priorities, it's like it's like what Quin said, like whatever you just put in the physical, and bro, as you get older, bro, it's the effort, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro.
Yes.
If your priority,
Everything.
if you have to do that in order to have enough money to pay this bill, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I promise you.
And
I
color,
promise you.
and that's where the colors come in. You know, you color coordinate
Exactly.
it by what you want to, like, by effort, like, like by what's more important to you, or what you want to do most, or whatever, like whatever works for you, because obviously there's going to be certain things within your day or whatever that you're really stoked about, and then those things that you don't really want to do too much, but you got to get it done anyway, and then you figure out what works best.
Yeah.
You know, manage.
It's all about the effort. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
manage
the
your
effort.
time.
How
Manage your
bad
time
do you want
wisely.
it? How bad do you want it?
Yeah.
A wise man once told me, boys do what they want, men do what they have to. You feel me? So whenever I don't want to do something, I'm like, I'm 24, I'm a grown ass man. You feel me? So I gotta do what I gotta do. Cliche phrase, but it is what it is.
No,
Sometimes you
yeah,
really
yeah.
have to do what you have to do.
I'm
It is
living,
what it is.
I'm living like a boy right now.
Living like a child.
I'm living like a freaking child.
If you don't have enough poise and composure to at least plan out your day or your week, and you're in your mid-20s, look at my face. It's over for you.
Unless you're 27.
You know, if you're 27,
risk it all, nigga.
Risk it all,
Risk it
nigga.
all, nigga.
Nut in the shawty, make her a tailor. You gonna be fresh
Yes,
forever, my
sir.
nigga. Don't you ever get it twisted, dog.
Don't you dare buy a calendar.
No more big and tall for y'all boys. Everything gonna be fitted.
I wanna go off of this little list I saw on Google. It says ways happy people prioritize their to-do list.
Facts.
And first way was one thing at a time and do things with full presence. So see the value in what you're doing and enjoy what you do while you're doing it. Take in that moment. So one thing at a time and do it with full presence. Family and close friends are always at the top of the priorities. You should, because you need to nurture your relationships, the relationships that you cherish most. You know, you gotta do that, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that reinforce you. Focus on importance, not urgency. You know, you may want to do something, but that isn't what you need to do at the moment. Another thing, keep your efforts and your purpose aligned. Always keep your end goal in mind and don't lose your why. So keep the efforts and why it is that you're doing it,
Very true.
you know,
Very facts,
aligned.
very facts.
Shout out ACN.
Shout out ACN. Shout out ACN. Y'all boys still risking it all out there.
Literally.
Give what you can as you seek what it is that you desire. If you want to be rich, be generous. If you want to make friends, be friendly. If you want to be heard, listen. Oof. If you want to be understood, understand. And if you want to have an interesting life, be interested in your life and the things that are happening to you right now.
Read that last one more time.
If you want to have an interesting life, be interested in your life and the things that are happening around you right now. So give what you can as you seek what it is that you want and desire. Okay, leave the past in the past. Plan ahead. Okay.
Don't get rid of that.
Don't get rid of that.
If you want an interesting life, be interested in your motherfucking life.
Yeah, if you want to make friends, be friendly. If you want to be heard, listen. All right, commit to self-respect. Take yourself seriously. What it is that you're doing, take it seriously. For the past couple of weeks, I've been really hard on myself, from school and me getting fucking 75s on these damn exams to I got 2 to, like, you know, just not being able to, like, just do certain things the way I want to right now. But that's okay, because I do know that, you know, what's keeping me going is that I do know that why are you laughing at me?
Always takes the pot filter off the damn mic.
Bro, stop with the migrants.
All right. Okay, and give yourself some room to breathe. Be flexible.
Yes,
flexy.
You know, take mental breaks. Whatever it is that you got to do, be flexible and be open to life's twists and turns and whatever it is that life throws your way. One thing that I wanted to ask you guys.
1 second, Yanz.
Quinn. Okay, I was gonna ask you.
Oh no, you
no. What about how do sad people prioritize?
Sad people.
They don't.
What?
Why not?
Do you have the answer?
I don't have it written down in my little notes, but I could think of something.
They do prioritize. I want to be sad today.
But what do you mean by sad people? People with no aspirations?
That was just a joke, because you said this is
how happy people.
Yeah,
well, no, it's a way to. Yeah, it's a way to prioritize and keep yourself motivated, or just keep yourself happy.
That's true though.
Quinn, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Who or what is a priority to you?
Oh,
that's a good question. Like, as a person,
what y'all you say, bro?
Say what you need to say.
Music for sure is a priority, and family in general. But my grandmother would be probably my main priority.
Okay.
As a person, you know, music.
Yeah.
And the cash flow. You know what I'm saying? I need the money.
Abuelita, you heard it here.
That's a good answer. I feel like family is very important when it comes to, like, who or what is a priority. I definitely think of my who, and I think of my 2 little brothers. I think of my mama's face. Yeah, I definitely
shout out Amma.
Yeah, shout out Amma. So I do think of my family as well. What do you guys think? What's a priority? Who or what is a priority to you, Kayan?
Who or what? What is a priority to me? A priority to me is making sure the rent's paid every month.
Facts.
Okay.
That's
So
very
whatever you
facts.
gotta do to just get that done.
Yeah.
There you go.
Even
I
if
need
you
that
got
roof. I need that
even
roof
if
over
you
my
gotta
head.
do something strange for a little piece of change.
You know
You
what
know what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying? Y'all hit me up at 2 a.m. I might slide in y'all DM.
I know when the hotline bling. Yeah.
Baby, I have a question for you, Ishy.
Hey, hold on. That was my what?
Bro, you're talking
Oh,
too
okay,
slow,
go.
dog. Speed the fucking shit up.
This is deep. This is deep. This
Go
is
ahead,
deep.
go ahead.
All right.
So-
Yeah.
All right, who? Who is what again?
Kayan.
priority.
You gonna have Chris coming in here shutting the whole thing down,
a
bro.
priority to me. Who's a priority to me? Obviously, my mother, dog.
Yeah,
you know
of
what
course,
I'm saying?
dog. But yeah.
There you go.
I gotta make sure my mom is happy. You know what I'm saying? She be waking up sad. I gotta do whatever I can to make her
But
happy.
I feel like it's not your job to like fulfill her true happiness.
No,
she
hell
has to
no.
do that herself. You know.
I can only do so
Yeah.
much.
so
Yeah.
much. Is that
But she-
After $100, it's on you, girl.
But she definitely. But she definitely gets you going.
she gotta
Is
pay
she-
the upcharge.
is she-
She gotta pay the
Is
upcharge.
she-
dog.
When you're editing this, put this little piece on Instagram.
Yo,
gotta pay
nails
the
and feet
upcharge.
is like $40.
Hey, mama, you heard?
Now you got
After
$60.
$100 is over for.
All right, now we're gonna go to
Yeah.
Walmart, buy some wraps, buy some juices. All right, that's like $30.
Dollar Tree.
You wanna go buy
Yeah.
some little skirts,
you.
some pencil skirts? I
No,
don't
we
know what
love
you're
mama
talking about.
though.
That's
Oh,
like
gosh.
$30. All right, no, just playing, bro.
We love mama.
I splurge on mom, bro.
So, okay, I have another question for
What's
you. What kinds of things do you put off doing? Like, what is it that you put off doing?
like
within-
like something that I do is a bad habit, or like something that I
no,
do
like
that's
within
bad.
like within your day or within your priorities. What is one thing that you put off doing that you don't like to do? Is there something that you know that sometimes like you have to do within your days or weeks, and then you don't? You just put it off because you don't really enjoy doing that too much, even though it is a priority.
Yo, you want me to be completely honest with y'all?
Of course.
Reading the Bible, though,
Yeah.
it's so hard. and
Oh, that's honest.
Honestly,
the font is mad small.
It's
dude. It's
small.
mad
You gotta get the
squinty.
translated version because all that deep
no,
dive.
I got-
don't
Like
really
Key and
read
Peele's
that.
No,
translators.
that's the King
yeah,
James.
yeah,
I got the
yeah.
new King James.
Oh, you
but,
got the new King James
I got the
version?
new King James.
All right, you
I got
good
the new
then.
King
I only
and I
know
got
one.
the study.
I only know one King James, but go ahead.
But no, I got a new. Nah, but like what I've noticed is like when I do put my time to like actually trying to read it, like bro, it's beautiful things that you can learn from it, grab from it.
It's a great life guideline.
Oh my gosh, beautiful. But like it's just crazy how like knowingly that it's something I should, not that I have to. It's never forced, but I should do it to better myself as an individual. I set it aside every freaking day because it's reading, and I'm not much of a reader, dog.
I feel you. So get the audiobook. I heard they have the option now where actually God is talking to you through the thing.
Yo,
Oh, God.
I'm gonna be in that bit.
Reading you his own
No,
book.
yeah, there's two options. It's God or Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hear.
And if you pay an extra $5.99 a month, you get Morgan Freeman.
Oh, that one.
Hey, I'm getting that one. Subscribe me now, boy.
That's the best seller.
It's
right
Samuel
there,
or
dog.
him or Denzel. I'm in
Oof.
there.
I want Morgan.
I know the whole Bible if Denzel said it.
But he has to read it in the training day accent.
Have you ever run out of gas in your car?
Yeah, it just happened to me like 2 months ago.
In the beginning, huh?
Sucks.
That happened to me the other day because putting gas is something that I just don't like doing.
So
Really?
easy. She makes it seem like it's the hardest thing to do.
I hate putting gas. You like putting gas? Oh God,
I think
it's
I think
probably
it's a female thing.
girl.
It's a
Like
female thing.
women don't like to
I
put
think
gas.
taking out the trash, man. I always do that.
Oh man.
Like taking the thing out.
You can be like,
yo,
bro.
I'm dumb last minute with it. Like my grandma's like, oye, bate la basura, pa afuera, ya viene. I'm like, okay, bro.
Ya
I'ma take
viene.
it.
Yeah, dog, that's a good one. Me too. Yo,
That's
me
funny.
too. Me too.
It's such an easy task, but
That's
it's like,
crazy.
it's
Me
like-
too. Me
Yeah,
too.
that's. So yeah.
How many more notes we got on this topic?
It's a big
Not a
ass
lot.
topic.
I'm just looking through a lot of the stuff that I wrote down, but yeah. Do you want to accomplish many things, or do you want to take it easy day by day?
I think that
Or
goes with
just
what
in
I said
general.
about the cramming.
Yeah.
About the cramming in the
Yeah.
about the cramming and like cramming in so many ideas and stuff. That little book reminds me when I was in school. We had to make those little booklets in school and staple it.
These
That's
are
what
clutch.
reminds
I
me
don't
of.
have enough notebooks.
Little
for the things
story.
Little storybooks.
Little story books.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm the kind of person that does take it day by day. I don't take it easy, but I do take it day by day. And I do think of the things that I want done. And it's so funny when I read that, because the whole like fast forward it to the end of the day. I read that on Google, earlier this week when I was looking up the notes.
What's wrong with this guy here, dog?
I'm about to go in right now. Y'all ready? Yeah. All right.
I'm done.
I found this here.
But anyway.
No, it's good though. That's really good.
Yeah, I really like that whole like just fast forward, like if you're to bed and
Oh,
then
man,
what
that
you want
was
to do,
amazing.
that's golden right there. It's the Liquid, y'all. Every Saturday, 12 to 2 p.m. powered by HCAP Studio. Shout out Chris, Kendrick, Biscayne, Marty. We appreciate y'all.
Hey.
Yeah. Let's get into it. Next one though. I'm ready to go. Ready to
All right.
go.
Well, the next topic is the evolution of friendships. And when Ishy presented to me this topic, he was super stoked about it.
I have to run it by her first, and not it has to get cleared.
I mean, I'm the one that put the top. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm the one that put the topic into words. He over here calling me like, I want to talk about friendships and how, when you have friendships, it's not the same of when you started. And then I was like, oh, you mean like when you evolve and you evolve with the friendships?
Is that not enough? Is that not enough?
That's a big ass topic name.
He's great though. He's great. But anyway,
All right,
so kind of just the evolution of
friendship.
friendship.
So basically, like what I told Quin, I basically thought of that topic, right? Because I was on my IG and I was looking like at my story, and people that you see who views your story, all that bullshit. So I'm looking and I'm seeing mad people from high school, and like this is not a diss to no one from high school. I'm just saying mad people from high school and shit like that. And I'm looking and I'm thinking to myself like, dog, our relationship is really just your profile and your avatar.
Yeah.
And it's and then I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, these people, like, obviously if I saw them in the street, I'll say what's up, or like if they were in my way, I'm not gonna go out of my way, like I'm not doing that. But it's like none of these people are my friends, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad that I once upon a time, I guess you could call that person that's my homie, that's my friend, that's my homegirl, whatever. But it's like today, it's like 4 or 5 years later, I don't even know who you really are. You know what I'm saying? So then for me, in my head, I was like, damn, so what was the criteria of someone being my friend in high school that it is now? And I guess one of the biggest ones was that I had to see you every day at 7:20 in the morning.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
even if I didn't want to. So it kind of forced us to be friends.
Yeah.
And you had all the questions right in history class, so I copied off of you all the time.
If you didn't look back at me while I was taking the test, you knew I was gonna snap at your ass after class.
Homie.
Like, yo, I was looking at you. Bro,
you gotta lean the test to the right, homie. Let me get the angle.
Yo, Kayan is so funny. If you
So-
didn't look back at me, I was looking at you. You didn't.
y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And you be getting hot like, bro, I freaking looked at you, bro. Like, dude, what you mean, bro? Like, the professor was right there.
No, he
Like,
wasn't,
nah, bro, you're a bitch, bro.
You done knocked your desk twice, like.
It's like, bro, I dropped
throwing your pencil
I
on the
dropped
floor.
my pencil, bro. I dropped my pencil,
You knew
bro.
I needed number 3, bro.
Damn, I thought you were my friend, bro.
So then,
Oh shit.
so that's what I'm saying. So it was like the criteria for me of
Forced.
calling someone my friend is like we basically had to be friends in order for me to not get an F in conduct. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean.
So go ahead.
I mean, in high school, absolutely. Like when it comes to like high school relationships, I feel like that closeness that
Is
you
what
guys
makes
shared.
you-
Yeah, it's the fact that I seen you every day. The fact that I would go to school at 7:30 in the morning, and it was the same group of people there, and I was walking to class with the same girls and going to lunch with the same people. Because even though my periods rotated, it got to the point
It's the
after
same squad,
after time, it's the same people.
like your graduation class is only so big, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
What I noticed too in high school, I was like, okay, you're a freshman, right? So you just come in, boom,
Fresh boy.
You just look up to the seniors and the juniors.
Because they
juniors.
just walk
You know?
in with this swag.
They're like, yo, upperclassmen,
I
damn.
eat freshmen for breakfast, head ass.
So like you're just like new to this like environment, so you're like in awe. Sophomore, you're a little more confident, but you don't have like the ways yet. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really speak like if you're a cool guy fully yet.
Like you're still a young bull.
And you're still talking about the seniors.
Exactly.
Freshmen, main thing. Freshmen and sophomores, you're still talking about upperclassmen. Junior, you become upperclassmen. You know, you get like a little bit of talking about the sophomores, but not really.
Facts.
Like, but you're still talking about the seniors. When you're a senior, everyone talks about themselves. Oh, bruh. That was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life.
That's a point.
I don't want to be no damn popular kid.
Yeah.
I really didn't choose that title. Really didn't.
It
Yeah.
chose you, dog.
Oh no, boy! I need to be at the pet rally.
But it came with talking so much BS and like crap talking. Like, bruh, there was one point, bro, where my mom had gone to Brazil, and I was home alone for like 5 months,
This guy's gonna talk about this for the rest of our lives. Bro.
and I wasn't eating that much, bro. I wasn't cooking for myself,
Of
and
course,
I was,
of
you know,
course.
sometimes you be getting blow, like yeah, you got the munchies, but if you be so caught up with something, you can stay there for hours without eating.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So like I was eating like once or twice the most a day for like 5 months, bro. And people had the audacity of starting a rumor saying that I was doing cocaine.
Wow.
That I was doing cocaine, dog. And then like, oh, Kayan's getting super skinny because he's doing coke.
That
Dang.
was
He's
in
a
high
cokehead.
school?
That was in high school.
Dog, to be honest, dog, it was me.
No, I know it was.
He told Richard.
I scram in lunch I'm like, bro, I was so hot. I scram in the middle of lunch. I don't know, were you there or not?
Probably.
I was in the middle of lunch there. I was like, yo, whoever's talking about me, y'all need to come to my face and say it right now. I'm tired of this. Like, bro, it was horrible. Like, because when you're a senior, you don't got no one else to talk about.
It's just you.
It's
and the
just
big
you
dogs.
and the people, dog.
And the big dogs.
So
yeah.
everyone was just talking crap about each other. Bro, it got so
That
bad
was crazy.
that I had like this really cool friendship with the dance teacher. And, bro, she even approached me. She's like, Kayan, like, I heard this.
Hey,
I'm like, nah, bro, nah. That's when I snapped.
I can attest to what you're saying because it got so bad because I was playing ball varsity senior year. It got so bad that during lunchtime, you know how everyone had lunch together?
Yeah.
During lunchtime, every lunch period, I would just go sit with Coach Doc and watch film.
Alone,
Just
yeah.
so I didn't have to be...
on that drama and that gossip.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
me too. I sat by myself. People were even asking me, kind of, what's wrong with you? I was sitting by myself because people literally
it
just
was
talk
too much.
crap.
It got
Like,
to
yo,
a
you
point
saw
where-
Kayan, you saw Raji, you saw it last time. Like, yo, I don't want to talk about. Damn,
It's
dog, I
crazy.
guess my man was just at another level.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I will say about high school, yes, because we're so close, we have to be friends.
Yeah.
But also, we really don't know who we are. We don't know ourselves.
Exactly,
So if we don't know
exactly.
We're
ourselves,
still developing.
we
Yeah.
don't know our friends.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you don't know who you like
So
and shit
so
like that.
now I know, like, okay, I'm this kind of person. So automatically, that kind of person I'm probably not going to fit in
Yeah.
with. But at that time, everyone is. Hey,
everyone's like,
that's-
it's like a Rubik's Cube of
like we just
trying
started
stuff.
smoking herb, right? So if we just started smoking herb in high school, I'm gonna hang with people who smoke herb, and that brings me around people that I wouldn't be chilling around with today, but
Facts.
Yeah.
they did that at that moment.
Facts.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you said that. We don't know, like, we don't know ourselves. Like, that's crazy because a point that I had was to kind of keep friendships now, opposed to like in high school. Like in high school, we don't know ourselves, so we like we're over here kind of consulting our friends and telling like our friends like, oh he this, or maybe she this, or like he's not good or she's not good, or do this better. Like in high school, the gossiping and the telling each other about yourselves was more of like a thing, where now to keep a friendship, you can't tell your friends about them. You know, at least to me, that's a huge point, and that's something that I did want to say. Like, to keep a friendship, you can't just tell your friends about themselves. Like, if you want to keep a friendship, avoid constantly trying to give advice or trying to like fix your friends' problems all the time.
Very true.
It's not gonna work.
Very
I'm
true.
25 years old. Like, I only need your opinion if I ask for it. At
Yeah.
that point, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
And
don't get booty hurt too, though.
Oh no! But again, to keep a healthy relationship
Yeah.
with a friendship, you're not gonna be 35 telling me about myself.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I mean, unless you know me for like 5 years, 10 years.
I
course,
know,
yeah.
but that's
I'm gonna
even-
expect that from you.
Yeah,
right, but that's even
To
okay.
build up, you're
I
saying to
expect
build up.
y'all to tell Ishy 10 years from now, when we're in our 30s, if he's fucking up, you guys have all due right to tell him about himself if it is that he's doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that's one difference between high school relationships or relationships when you're a kid and relationships going into adulthood. You kind of have to let people find themselves, because then it's you're hating, or you're too concerned, or why you hating,
you get caught up in their mess.
Yes, and it's like, shorty, and with all due respect, I don't even care that much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I didn't want to be here right now.
Yeah, like I'm trying to figure myself out still. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a huge thing. So
and also like at that age, we're just not equipped emotionally to be able to take criticism and constructive criticism.
Everything gets you hot.
Everything
gets you hot. What?
Hater,
no, bro, chill. Just like, for sure.
Yeah, like anything from what you see yourself in your head, if someone tells you different, they're hating on you though. Yeah. They just don't.
Back
like
when you were in high school.
Back in high school, or even earlier, even like last week. You feel me? You hear something, you hear some shit that you don't want to hear, and you automatically hear like, oh, that nigga's just a hater though, or he just don't like me, or no, maybe he's just, like I always say, he's holding the mirror up to your face, showing you the real you, but you don't want to see it.
He's 27.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's 27.
No, he's a douchebag.
Yeah, you definitely, I guess that just comes with like reflecting and knowing yourself, but no one can tell you about yourself if you know yourself. And it's funny because I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and she was really sad, and I'm not going to get into it completely, but she was really sad, and she was saying some pretty ugly things, and I don't really like when people like talk like super
about
super
others,
ugly.
About herself.
No, like she was saying she didn't want to live. And I don't like when people say that because I think we've all been there.
Yeah.
You know, I've been there. I've been there. People very, 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 very close to me tell me that they're going to kill themselves and that they don't want to live, and cry, and me being in fear of that person killing themselves and suicidal. It's such a ugly feeling that when someone says like, yo, I don't want to live anymore, I kind of take that seriously, So I was talking to her or whatever, and she was just kind of telling me that she was just like confused of like where she is in her life, and that she doesn't know what she wants to do, and that she's just so overwhelmed, and that she feels like nothing that she does is right, and that when she tells people about it, they just tell her like, well, don't be sad, you have no reason to be sad, which is horrible. Like, oh, don't be sad, you have no reason to be sad, or
it's okay, it's gonna get better.
It's okay, it's gonna get better. Instead of just listening to them vent, or listening to them do whatever it is,
or just a hug.
Oh yeah, a hug or whatever.
Affection, you feel me?
Yeah. So I just feel like, damn it, I feel like I had a big point with that story, but I'm just talking to y'all.
What happened?
No, nothing.
She didn't prioritize it.
I didn't write that down, bro. No, but like in real life, like I just feel like talking to her, and then having her, mention to me how she's just, she doesn't know what she wants with her life and all of this stuff. And I do consider this person a friend. So, I don't know. I feel like just listening to her and telling her, I was telling her to just kind of listen to her spirit guides and listen to what it is that her passion really is, because I feel like a lot of the times we put our true passions and what we really want, we push that off to the side because your mama told you to be a doctor, when you really want to do something completely different, when you really want to play the violin, or you really want to dance, or you really want to do something else. Like, I feel like kind of just listening to your spirit guides and listening to your heart, even though you said last show, your heart could be deceiving, and I know that we all can agree with that. We literally have the capability of thinking with our heart, so thinking with both of these things sometimes can get a little messy, but I feel like you really have to just listen and be true to yourself. And again, I forgot my big point to this, but yeah, so whatever. I know I was talking to my friend. Whatever, dog.
Well, you want to be my friend or not? though? Whatever.
Well, thank you for sharing that, because that's deep.
I guess just be the kind of friend that you want to
resemble.
And that's a huge thing.
And then I bring that back to what I said about just being a great person. I feel like
big ass pretty boy, dog. That boy just smiling at the camera.
I feel like I said, like I just want to be a great person so I can push it on to the next person.
Yeah, bro, try for greatness.
Like and just try to be the greatest person you can be, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, communicate.
So Kayan, what would be a criteria to be in a friendship with you right now? At this age, not like younger, like right now, today.
To be in a friendship with me right now, text back in less than 5 minutes.
Damn. That's it. They just have to drop whatever they're doing and text you back.
Just text me back in less than 5 minutes, bro. Look, one thing I hate, bro, is when I put in my time and effort to talk to somebody and they don't put in their time and effort to talk to me.
It sucks, right?
Like, what kind of friend do you call yourself? You saw my damn message.
Oh, and they read
Reply, dog.
Let it know.
Just write like a okay, an emoji. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Not okay. But that is a
That
really
boy
good.
sound booty hurt. A little bit. Little booty hurt.
Okay, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Booty hurt.
What's up?
Do you have a frenemy?
Oh.
Like a friend that might be my enemy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a person that you like, you're friendly with, or just friends with, despite any fundamental dislike or rivalry. So you really truly don't really like them too much, but you still friends with them for whatever the reason.
Look, dude, I'm sorry. Look, dude, I'm sorry. I told everybody you were on coke.
Yo,
I just want to clear the air right now, dog.
too late, bro. You're my friend of me. You're my friend of me, bro.
It's too late to apologize.
What it is?
It's too late. Hey, Gito, like.
Go ahead.
So the question was, if I have a friend of me,
Yeah.
you know that saying, keep your friends close, but your enemies
Facts,
closer.
of course.
Honestly, I don't really have an enemy, bro. Like, at least I try not to. I try not to.
That's the
But
key.
you have
That's
some
the key.
frenemies?
That's the key.
Honestly, bro.
I don't need to know names or
it's not like-
situations.
It's not
but
like he's
have
like
you-
an enemy. It's just that I know that I gotta keep him as like that, because if not, he'll react in different ways, which I don't even
Okay.
want to deal with.
Yeah.
So if I just stay with with being a friendship and just being cool with him, shaking his hand, saying what's up, and not like ignoring him, I know it'll lead to, like, if I wasn't to do that, I know it'll lead to him talking crap about me or saying all kinds of try hard, kind of always wants to impress everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind-
wow.
So yeah.
That's not, that
So it's not,
doesn't
so it's
sound
not
like a
like a
friend at
friend.
all.
So it's not like it's a friend. No, but people are like that though.
Yeah,
You know?
you're right, you're right.
Sadly, and
You're right.
Yeah.
thank
that's
God
the
I
truth.
found out. You know, so I rather keep that boy like make it seem like we cool, we tight, but reality, I know
Distance.
how you roll. So I'm doing this, so you won't have to talk crap. Because reality is I don't want to hear it.
But
So if I
it's-
can avoid it,
Yeah,
I
but
would
it's someone.
rather.
But it's someone you have to deal with on a daily or
no.
something.
No.
Okay.
None of that.
Okay.
He's a cool guy, bro. He's a cool guy. I just know
It's
that.
not that cool.
Yeah, man.
Not that cool. A little
Don't
bit
you
cool.
feel like we tolerate a little less the older we get? I mean,
Yeah.
I think
Oh, absolutely.
I think, of course, that's an easy answer, but
You don't got to deal with it no more, dog. You're an adult. Like,
yeah, like
just ride.
I mean, even little situations that like, let's say, I'm not gonna say no names, but I was at a studio the other day. I was working with somebody who was engineering, and the person I was working with is like, I didn't want to deal with this person
yeah,
in business.
yeah,
Although I wanted to make music, and before I'd probably deal with this person's personality or who they
Yeah.
are,
Facts.
to make this music. But in this case, I'm just like, I'd rather not deal with this person.
Yeah,
Try to
yeah,
find
yeah,
another way
yeah.
to make this music.
Wasted energy.
Yeah, so it's a little different when we get older.
Yeah, cause like now, as at this age, you put yourself in the predicaments you want to. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't like that dude in school, and then I gotta see him third period. There's no more
bro.
of that.
It's
Like,
on you, bro.
You see who you want to see. So if you're still hanging around people that make you mad, I have nothing to say to you. You might as well turn your wife into a tailor. Straight the fuck up.
You're so dumb.
Impregnation.
Dude, honestly, dog, I'm not taking no more words from your side of the table. Yeah, and we're never playing Scrabble ever. In our
Chill,
lives.
bro. I got logistics on deck.
He said, I got logistics.
Logistics.
I got
Logistics
on.
is like inventory. He's saying it like it means legit. I can't fuck with this guy,
I got
dog.
logistics on deck, nigga. Hey, the mine running in 100.
Hey, Breezy, what's the one that Breezy said, bro? You have too many, bro. There's one time you said something, bro, and me and Ish was there crying, bro.
What?
This man said logistic like it meant to be legit. You feel me?
I got
Logistics.
the logistics, bro. Nah, Gito, what was the topic again?
No, go ahead, yes.
So, point being, if your friend is undermining you rather than supporting you, if your friend,
You answer the question.
what's the question?
What do you look for in a friendship now? Like, what is it that at this age is like, okay,
I wanna
this
hear
is
you.
a friend. This is a friend.
wanna
This
hear
is
you.
not a friend.
I want to hear you.
Okay, well, like Quin said, I feel like you definitely you take a lot less bullshit
As you get older,
as
yeah,
you
for
get
sure,
older.
for sure.
I feel like because okay, I have very few friends, and I feel like even the friends that I do have, I don't necessarily talk to every single day. The only person that I really like have complete TED Talks with, or go out with, you know, or have a sleepover if I need to, would be my cousin.
Damn, sleepovers.
Yeah, or I'll have like wine night with mulata, you know, stuff like that, and I'll go out and I'll do stuff. I went to the beach the other day with Dries. I just feel like growing up, like, it's okay if you are not in the group of friendships where there's 7 girls and they go out all the time and take all these pictures and put them up on social media. Like, if you're the girl that kind of got left out of that,
I hate those kind of girls.
That's cool. I was that girl.
I know. If you're listening, I don't like you girls. I don't like. I don't like you girls who make. No, not you. Not you're cool. You're cool. I don't like you girls that make your situation look litter than what it is in actual person. And one thing you girls have to realize: stop making an IG story the same time someone else is doing it. It looks corny when the other person. You can't catch the behind the scenes on a story. No one wants to see it. We know how it's done.
That's foul.
Now you're making it seem like you're not real. You did it when she did it. It wasn't the same moment. You're a phony, dog. Free game. Pay fuck attention, man.
Y'all take these tips because that bit is true though.
You're so lame. I don't like you girls. I really, if I was a girl, I would beat you girls up because you're so fucking lame. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm not liking your picture.
That boy is mad.
I'm mad, dude, because it's lame. It's lame. Like,
hey,
lame.
y'all ain't real friends.
Matter of fact, we gonna air it out. We gonna air it out right now.
You know what?
Air it out. Ladies, stop with the fucking flamingo pose on Instagram.
You know what it is?
You know why? Because when I see you in person, you're not gonna look like the fucking logo for the Florida lottery. You flamingo ass. So stop it, please. Seriously, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the ass cheek on the sink. I brushed my teeth there. Get your ass off my sink.
And you can't put your finger and lift your ass. That defeats the
whole
whole
purpose.
You can't do that. What is this?
Stop it.
Stop it.
Seriously.
Stop.
Seriously.
You are a meekret.
You're not 27 yet. Stop it.
Seriously, there's just some things we have to put on the table because you girls are out here looking like you're having fucking whiplash with the... Stop it, dude. Stop it. Looking like a chicken head.
That bit.
Oh, wow.
Your chicken head.
Well,
we didn't mean that in any offense, okay?
No offense, dude, but the liquor, we're gonna start giving out free neck braces for
We
you.
tell meekrets over here. Okay?
yeah, I mean, if the shoe fits, but
If I'm lying, I'm dying. You know what the fuck it is, bro. It's Ishy, man. International Ishy. Dreadhead Ishy. It's the liquor every Saturday, 12 to 2 p.m. Powered by HGAP Studios. Go ahead, Yanz.
Hey, Gito. You said something real funny about the
behind the scenes IG story. It's the lamest thing I've ever seen on social
honestly
media.
Though, y'all ain't like friends if y'all doing it at the same time.
You're not.
You're supposed to be on her story. Yeah, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you
but
just want the end
all
of
y'all
a bunch
just
of
wanna,
people with phones.
Y'all just want to soak it up your damn self and just.
oh damn,
That's crazy, bro.
that's so. I never even
Cardi
thought
B
about
song
that.
in the
Like,
background.
Yeah, dog.
And then you turn a little bit. You see the other one with the phone turn.
Like, dude, why are you giving away the goodies, dog? Behind the scenes.
Yo, that's crazy.
I
never even
can't
thought
deal
about
with
that.
it.
Mad. That's mad.
I can't deal with it. I'm gonna make sure to make this part into a clip for you girls specifically. And if you feel some kind of way about this clip, it's because you're the girl we're talking about. You fucking bozo.
You meekret.
If you feel some type of way when she said that, it's because you do that, but not in a bad way. We're not trying to offend y'all.
Kind of it's gonna make it a good situation.
No, it's not a good situation. Y'all
We
gotta stop
ain't trying to
that.
offend y'all, but we giving y'all positive, constructive criticism.
Positive. Take it. Or
I
leave
feel
it,
like
dog.
it is what it is. Whether I'm snapping and you're snapping, I don't really care too
And
much.
if you don't give a damn what is being said here, then you know what? Just keep on looking how you looking, bro.
Look,
Hey,
again,
cool.
I don't really care if I have my phone and you snap. Whatever.
It's cool,
That's not
it's
a thing.
cool. This was more of a guy's point of view thing.
One thing that I feel like everyone has to do in every single friendship. Now that I just thought about it, I feel like growing up, you know those memes where it's like you tell someone you got a job and everyone's clapping for you, but you tell someone you started your business and it's like
no one's there.
and it's it's different. It's a different feel. And I feel like that has happened to me with my friendships.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I knew a lot of people because I went to Richmond Heights. Then we went to Robert Morgan. A lot of the people that I went to Richmond Heights with went to Robert Morgan. So that's just the way it is.
Same
You
swag,
feel me?
rollover minutes.
So that's
goes
just the
over
way
to
it
the
is.
next
You know what I'm
school.
saying? dealing with a lot of the same people. I had a lot of the same friends. In high school, obviously, I made new friends. I was kind of popular. I was a theater kid, but I knew all of the dancers. I knew all of the, everybody. Like, I knew everybody. And I feel like at one point, maybe throughout my junior to senior year, I got really sad. And I started doing a lot of drugs. And that was just me. And I kind of fell off. I had it to where one of my friends, and I haven't spoken to her in a long time, probably at least 2 years. I remember there was like one point where if I had math in the morning and I would see my friend Roxy, I would just be walking and she would come to me and she would grab me and we would like literally, or if I seen her that she was like, oh, do you want to go? I would have to like make her, because if not, we would just like skip together or stuff like that. I really started like derailing, like from school. I started separating myself from a lot of my friends. I didn't go to grad bash. Just like,
awesome. Grad bash was awesome.
Just like personal, it was personal things. Leaving high school, went to Miami-Dade. I moved out on my own. I started working for a Lorca. I was making enough money. I had so many things that I felt like I was doing at the time, because now I look back and I'm like, you just a baby. But I felt like I was doing so many things, just kind of sustaining my job and living on my own and paying my bills, that I dropped out of college and I left school. And again, just me doing everything that I was doing, I left a lot of my friends behind. I left a lot of the partying. I left a lot. Yeah. And I kind of left those things in high school. Like I like my senior year, how I said, I was very like already kind of detaching myself. But it was like naturally because of the things that were going on inside of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like, again, after high school, I did stick with certain friends. And I have certain friends, which I still have up to this day. But the point I'm trying to make is that... I had a friend that believe in your friends. That's what it is. 100%. Believe in your friends, support your friends. And the whole thing about you really, like, I don't know if it's something that you have to do within yourself. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out, because trust me, I'm still trying to figure everything out, But I feel like believing in your friends, and when your friends are telling you that they want to do something, listen to them. Yeah. I had a homegirl tell me very true. That she was thinking about buying a van or some bullshit. No, not a van. She was thinking about buying this little like motorcycle thing and selling ice cream, and having like a cooler and selling ice cream. Or that she wanted to, and then she was talking to me about maybe then buying a van and like selling ice cream. And I'm like, well, if you want to sell ice cream, then sell ice cream. You know what I'm saying? The fuck I'm gonna tell my friend. If she feels like she has those plugs, or she can buy some ice cream, bocaditos and paletas and stuff and sell them.
Yeah,
sell it. Like, if you're telling me something crazy, like, oh, I just met this man and he wants me to scam with him, or I found this plug where, can you deposit this within your bank account? And no, bitch. Like, I'm not doing shit.
Go ahead.
But again, I just feel like if your friend is telling you something positive, support them. You know what I'm saying? Even if your like friend is doing something that you kind of do, take it as, oh damn, like, okay, or how they can do it better than you. If someone is I just feel like people, and that's what fucks up friendships, is money and is egos and certain things that, like, you look at your friend, someone that supposedly you care about and supposedly you want what's best for them, or you're supposed to have their best intentions also at heart, because that is a friend. Yeah. And when you see that for a minute they might be doing something better than you, and goddamn they're doing the same thing that you're doing better than you, it's like,
yeah, nobody wants to see someone doing better than them.
Ever.
Which is crazy, because that whole thing of there's enough money to go around for all of us, there's enough happiness to go around for all of us, like, that's not a lie. That's not a rumor. It's not a rumor. There is enough money to go around for all of us. Okay. And there is enough happiness where we can all be happy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I've just I kind of have had it where I had really good friends, and by all of that I mean like two, maybe three friends, just very disappointed.
It's hard.
Yeah, that they see I'm doing something, and it's
did she answer? Did she answer though? Did she answer though?
I don't even know.
Real quick. Okay. Ice cream on the bike with the cooler. I just like people that have a vision.
Yeah.
And that don't just say, dude, I just want to work in this office from 9 to 5 and live. No,
you gotta
bro,
respect
like,
those people.
You feel me? Those are the people that we applaud. We applaud.
Ooh, and I hope you listen to this.
Y'all. Entrepreneurs. We applaud y'all.
But don't just say it. Go try it.
Dude, and if that's what you want to do, get your little ice cream and get your bike and sell ice cream.
Because let me tell you something. In sales, there's power in sales. And I'm still looking into like dabbling with sales because for 3 months, I sold toys in the streets, bro.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I remember.
I was a street selling boy.
With Dario. Shout out Dario.
Yeah, I wanted to make some more bread because I was going to Panama. I was going to Panama for the carnival, and I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna go to Panama, I want to at least have $500 bucks in my pocket.
Is that you're one of those people that you can do anything in your life, though, and that's what people want to say to everybody, but it's not like that. No. Not like I'm gonna look to the camera. Not everyone is gonna be great.
Not everyone can do everything.
Not everyone, like how you say you can do whatever you want in this world. Not everyone can. It's just the way of life.
You can do whatever you want. You just have to stay true
want.
to yourself. Do whatever it is that you want to do.
Yeah, what was the top? What's the actual title of the topic again?
The topic is the evolution of friendships.
The evolution of friendships.
Yeah, and how friendships kind of change and how you expect certain things from at different points in your time in your life.
Yeah, one key thing I wanted to say about that is like people always feel like there's a timing that you can put on friendships. You know?
Yeah.
I've known this guy for 7 years.
Yeah.
I've known this. Yo, I knew him since high school. Like, there's plenty of people who've known Ish since high school, and I knew Ish in high school.
Yeah.
But like the friendship to me and Ish have is completely different.
Yeah.
Feel me?
And I like you can choose your friends, but you don't really choose your friends. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the universe kind of like aligns it up
puts
for both of you. Yeah.
Like I met this guy at 16. Automatically, of course, I'm cool with him. Never seen him again until like 18. Then I see him again at 20. Never at 20.
Weren't you like playing ball behind his house?
Yeah, but I saw him again. Yeah, we saw that was the day we met Breezy too.
Yeah, it was a photo shoot.
And then we saw him again. No, before that we saw him at the stage. Remember performing? With Chico and
yeah.
So it's like whatever
the
you
universe,
believe in, God, the universe, whatever. But it put him there every time.
That's awesome.
Looked. It was a very crucial moment, and he stood out, and the friendship stood out. But like you can't put timing on anything, where you can't say
it's about going through it.
It's about the moments, like the things y'all went through, the things y'all shared. For me,
and like Breezy, I don't talk to Breezy every day, but like Breezy's one of my best friends.
You feel me?
But I don't talk to him every day. You know what I'm saying? As much as I talk to you,
it's real. Like it's just real people. You know, real people when you see them, dog.
Yeah,
and when you hang with them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About their conversation and shit.
Real recognize real, and that's cliche, but it's so true.
Let's go. I want to go around the table real quick, and I want everyone to answer. Cause I think you guys put me in the spot a little bit, and no one else answered it.
For what?
That what makes like a friendship? Like, what do you consider? What does a person need to have as a requirement to be your friend?
Oh, okay, I got you. First of all, I got 2 real main ones, dog. 3. Understand me. And if you don't understand me, make an effort to try to understand me.
Act like it.
Or then let me know you don't understand me so I can explain myself better. If every time I talk to you, you don't get what I'm saying, you're just like, yeah, bro, I feel you.
Oh, damn it.
What the fuck are we doing?
You're not a freaking friend, bro.
Relax, you're mad hyped over there. So
I have those.
And the second one is, don't limit me. If I tell you I want to start a bungee jumping business, either invest with me or just tell me I can motherfucking do it.
You should be Googling the chords.
You feel me? Point blank. Do not limit me.
Damn.
Even, and that goes for relationships too. I will never ask her. I'm gonna put Yanz on the spot. Whenever Yanz wants to do something, what do I tell you?
Do it.
Whatever you want to do, baby.
Whatever you want to do, baby.
Literally in the same voice. Whatever you want to do, baby.
You can't limit a person.
You gonna do it.
Dog.
You gonna do it. Even if your head, you're like, damn, bro, this nigga, I've seen this guy juggle before, and he might not be a good juggler in the circus. But who am I to say that he doesn't wake up one fucking day and just start tossing them bitches in the air? Perfect rotation without even just looking at you. While doing the Jesus jog. You know what I'm saying?
So understand me.
Don't limit me. And at the end of the day, the most important emotion of all, just love me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Love me for who I am, not for who your parents think what kind of friend you should be with.
Yeah.
Love me for like, nah, bro, you can say whatever about Ish, but when I'm with Ish, bro, he's that motherfucking nigga.
Yeah.
And friends like that are the 2, luckily I'm blessed, the 2 friends that I'm in the room with. You feel me? So it's like, I can't, there's no price tag. You can't buy that. You can't, it's just how he said, the universe puts it together, time invested. And those are things that it's so rare to find that you can't even go look for it.
Yeah.
The
And
things
you
that,
recognize it.
and you recognize it instantly. Like
Yeah.
the things I've gone through with you guys, I don't have to go through it again with someone else. I don't want to. Not that I'm not even saying bad shit. I'm just saying like in life, like I've already. The world has shown me that I have my two brothers. I have an actual brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have enough balls and testosterone in my life that I'm going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? I have a father. Like, I'm straight. Like, the people in my life now are the people I want forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just it.
We riding it. Those are good points.
That was a pretty good answer, dude.
That was really good.
I feel like I can completely agree. I feel like the main thing with me is me thinking that, I had all these friends and I had all these friends carry from high school and,
We got 3 minutes.
all of these friends. And then I end up being super disappointed because my friends are over here, whack and telling me that what I'm doing isn't good enough or, correcting me on
because you're
Twitter.
growing.
Yeah, and they're just like they're like on stuck
Yeah,
on
it's
a
like
plateau.
honestly, it's like you're intimidated that I'm becoming the person that you might have always thought that I was, but that I was kind of hiding for a long time, or I wasn't comfortable enough with myself that, I was maybe as expressive or as, again, just comfortable as I am today. And it's like a lot of people see that and get intimidated. Like I've had friends legit just stop talking to me. I've had friends legit tell me like, oh, this is wrong. When I told my friend the name, the lick read, she was telling me another name, like how to say it, like how to pronounce it, like how to write it
That's
out.
whack, though. People
it's
like that,
whack
they're just
shit. It's
whack,
like, I can write the lick read however I want. I can say that we are the read, and that's just what it is.
It hurts someone's ego when you can do something they can't.
Exactly.
It hurts them. It hurts the ego tremendously, and I feel like as far as what it takes to be my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to be marketing right now, but I think the song I have coming out called Yes Man, I think basically right there is I explain every single thing that I expect of a friend.
You literally.
Everything that I can tell you about friendships and what I need from someone is right there in that track. And
song's fire, by the way.
Really,
Facts. Song's fucking horrible. Look,
song is fire.
He said he does not like listening to it more than 3 times a day.
So that's that. Episode 28 of the Lick Read, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your boy Ishy. Any final thoughts? Go ahead.
Frederick
Ty.
Marshall at the building.
Yeah, y'all know what it
One
is.
thing I want to say
Oh,
is that
shit. Here we
sometimes
go.
we feel indebted to those who help us or those who have helped us, but we need to consider how extreme we can be in those cases. Because I feel like a lot of friendships, or we invest ourselves into friendships, and we feel like those friendships are like huge or whatever. We got to realize like what it is that these people are actually like doing for us today.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you picked me up that time I missed my bus back in high school, so now I got to be your friend forever.
Yeah.
Nah,
Kind is
you know what I'm
over.
saying? Like we feel like we owe them something when we don't.
My final input is learn how to let go.
Nice.
Learn how to let go, because sometimes we feel like what you were saying, committed to that friend because of whatever reason.
Stuck, yeah.
But when you're seeing that you're already developing something, when you're growing up, maturing as an adult, and you're just seeing how that person's not really being beneficial to your life, learn how to let go, bro.
Cut them off.
Learn how to let go, because at the end of the day, if you want to reach something that person is not complying, whatever, they're not helping out in whatever way, just don't allow them to be too much with you, bro.
Facts.
Learn how to let go. Friends can be good and they can be bad.
Yeah, because when you do have certain people around, you adapt their characteristics, and we've talked about this. Like you kind of, adopt, or adapt into them, whatever, however you want to say it. But you kind of like adopt certain characteristics from people the more that you are with them.
Yeah.
You know, like these boys are like the same person sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because it is that they're together all the time. So it's certain stuff like that. So definitely learn how to let go and, step back and analyze things.
And learn how to
friendships.
shut the fuck up.
I just want to say thank y'all for letting me come on again.
Of course,
Hey,
I
you are,
appreciate
dog.
it, man.
Hell yeah, shout
And,
out Quin in the building.
it's,
Y'all know how to play.
As far as talking about priorities, man, like it's very important about the time, like how to use the word time, because man-made time. So as far as your goals, don't rush yourself. There's time. You know what I'm saying? But as far as daily things you have to do, there's time as well. You have to know that.
Your time is that sunrise and the sunset.
And thank you guys, though.
You go from there.
It's the Lick Read, y'all. Every Saturday, 12 to 2 p.m. Powered by Ace Gap Studios. It's your boy Ishy. Stay blessed, never stress. Well. A little stressed, but always more blessed. Till next time, y'all.